Hi, it's Yanis. I'm from Algeria. I'm the director and the writer of ROQIA, that fantasy film fest.
For the film itself, did you have something in mind? Did you read something? Was there a trigger that you wanted to tell this story?
In the beginning, I just wanted to tell a story about what we lived in the 80s in Algeria during the Bloody Decade, and answer some question I had that obsessed me till since then. And while I was writing the story, I discovered that it was like I was writing a horror movie. It's not like in purpose that I didn't tell myself, let's go writing a horror movie. But while writing, the horror genre imposed itself. And because I wanted to be very realistic and very accurate. I read a lot of books about Islamic demonology, about everything what was esotericism. You know what is everything what is linked to l'au-delà,
Mhm.
the other side. I went to the library of the Great Mosque of Paris, and then I bought all the books about that. And what was funny is that the summer before, I went to Tunisia, and I remember that I saw in a hotel like a drawing near to the swimming pool about Ras Al Ghul, who is like Ras Al Ghul. It's known in Western world as the bad guy in Batman, but for us, Ras Al Ghul is like a demon, and he was bitten by Ali karamallahu wajhah, and he's like family of the Prophet. And but in Algeria, we don't have these representations, and I wondered myself why in Tunisia they have this representation and all this mythology about Islam, and we didn't have it in Algeria. Then I went from this drawing, and I dived into the demonic and esoteric world in Islamic culture, and it's very rich and very yeah, and very interesting. You know, it's like there's it's a whole world.
You had also to find your own visuals for this power you're telling about. How did you do that? Were you inspired by these Tunisian representations, or how did you develop it?
Really, the Tunisian representation was really like a key. You know, it was a door. I opened the door, and I explored this world. And after I tried to match it with my way to tell stories and make movies, my movies are very realistic. Then my inspiration was actually when you tape like ROQIA on YouTube or Google, and you there's thousands and thousands of videos of people filming themselves or exercise filming the exercise sessions. Of course, a lot of them are fake, but others are. I don't say that it's not fake or it's true, but it's like very disturbing. I decided to film the Roquias session in my movie, not like with phone, but in this realistic way, what we imagine as exorcism, like with flying people and furniture flying for in the room, or no, it's very realistic, and that's what make this session effrayant because it's true. It's not like there's no VFX, there's no. It's true. It's realistic.
What would you say you shoot a lot on in the dark at night? Can you say a little bit more about the concept of the aesthetics of your film?
What I found extraordinary in The Exorcist is that it was stuck with what we imagine as realistic shooting of the 70s. Shooting was with zooms, and they used very natural lenses. And I have a theory. Okay, I will share you my theory. For me, what in each decade or in each era, what we see as realistic is what is look like the news, the news, les reportages, the new wave in la nouvelle vague in France. They don't care about enfin, les raccords, how in the editing, and it was, and if you see the news of this time, it looks like these movies, even in the 70s and even in the 80s, Then I tried to, yeah, it was really reflection with my DOP, and my aspiration of The Exorcist, it was how to do like this movie and find a way to film that people will pursue like realistic. Because if I took the same camera and the same lenses and the same way of filming of The Exorcist, because it's like 30 or 40 years before, people now it's cinema, it's not new. Then we try to find a way to film camera and lenses to make the audience pursue it like realistic. And what is realistic in the news now? What is the news? If you, it's not anymore what you see on the TV. The news now, it's you make the news with your phone. My inspiration for filming, it was the how people now film the instant. What is instant? The way I imagined the filming of this movie was like the camera was handed. It was not like on the shoulder or on the tripod. It was like handed like this. We used the mini Alexa, but we custom mini Alexa to film like with the phone. Like the ergonomy.
How did you work for the sound?
The bias of ROQIA was filming the realistic and be free for the sound. We played a lot in the sound design and in the mix to make people even, it's a real theatrical experience. Of course, you can see the movie on your laptop, but I really recommend people to see ROQIA in the theater because the directing and the reflection about the fear and about the movie went through the sound also, and how we mix it, the sound, and how we shape the sound to in the theater. I don't want any music in the movie. There's no music. There's of course there's like two moments or three when there's music intradigétique, which is in the frame. It's not like music coming from nowhere, like in rom-coms. And like I love music. I really love the music in the movies and the movie soundtrack. But for my movies, I don't know how to put the music. I really don't know. Then because I don't know, I decided to don't put music in my movies, and this one it was like more important to than the others because in real life when you are afraid, there's no like woo music. Yeah, then there's some design, but there's no like music with partition. We have no musicians. We use music. Yeah, I will not tell you how we find the sound design because it's secret, but everything was in the movie.
Can you say
Yeah.
how the production conditions were? How was it to film? How with your crew? How big was your crew? Did you have particular challenges? What were they?
Well, I work a lot with friends, people that became friends because I worked a lot with them. My producer is I have a chance to have like it's more than a producer. It's really like another eye, another brain on the movie. It's not like just a person who will organize the shooting and bring the money. It's really like it's we say creative producing. I can tell about Faris. He's an artistic producer. From the beginning, we knew that we want to do the same film. Then it was for the producing. It was very cool, really. Then my crew, I always work. I tell you, I work with friend, my DOP. is the same from one of my first shorts. Like I worked with him since 20 years, little more than 20 years. And he's a friend. He's yeah. The I create like a collective in my hometown in Algeria with a lot of cinema technicians. It's not just a word, but it's really like a family. You know, something people, yeah, the big family of cinema. No, I create a family. Yeah, I create a family, and I work with my family. And even I do everything to have a member of my real family on the crew. I need to work with people that I can trust. The other challenge was to find this camera, how to custom a camera to, because I was in the frame. I was filming. I filmed all the movie, and
Mhm.
yeah, it was to find a camera that was light enough to allow me to, you know, film like. Yeah, we tried a lot of cameras, a lot of possibilities of how to put the combo, and yeah, because I don't use the eye of the camera. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really I need to have like a little combo on the camera. You know, really like the phone. You know, like I just put it like this, and when I frame, I really frame. And as I shoot in one shot, yeah, I
Mhm.
shoot in one shots, but for the shooting to keep the energy and to keep the energy even of the characters and of the scene. But after in the editing, I can cut the one shot. It's okay for me. It's not for me. The one shot is not aim.
Did you have difficulties with permissions? How did you people react to your crew?
Oh, no, no, you know, in Algeria, we have a lot of problems in Algeria, but we have no problems with the authorization. There's places when it's forbidden, you even don't dream to ask about the permission to shoot in some places. But when it's okay, it's okay. You know, you have like 1 week to have the permissions, and it's okay. I shot a lot around Algiers, which is the capital. Yeah, then people are. You know, I started doing films since 20 years, and I feel the difference. When I started doing films, people, it was like after the Bloody Decade, after the 90s,
Yeah.
and people forgot how, what is shooting, what is cinema. But now there's a lot of shootings in Algeria, especially yeah, for television and for advertising, then people now are okay. They are okay with the shootings. Then they know what is shooting.
Yeah.
They know that they have to keep silent while you are shooting, and they know what is an extra. They know everything. And
Yeah.
it's really okay to shoot in Algeria now. The difficult part was to make people act as they don't know that there is a shooting.
What did you, for example, what did you learn from your preceding project for this one? And what will you take for
Yeah,
your?
okay. What I learned from my president project for this one is to shoot myself my movies. First time I was in on shooting, it was like my first financed short. I was like, what is my role as a director? I wrote the I know what is my role as a screenwriter because I wrote the movie. But on the set as a director, I'm just the man who say action and cut or you know, and it was doing this movie, I understood what is to be a director. Then the movie after I came on the set knowing my role, and you really can feel the difference between the both. Huh? Then I didn't touch the camera for this project. The project after I tried to, you know, when I wanted to tell my DOP how I see the filming for the wrestlers rehearsals, I took the camera and I showed him. Then I was, oh yeah, it's cool. I know to do it. I know how to do it. Then the film after, I was like very shy, and I say, Jean-Marie, it's my DOP, Jean-Marie. I say, Jean-Marie, you know, I really wanted to film myself, my movies. And he say, oh, okay, I hate to frame to film. He was like a light person. He loves to to sculpt, and he's a light artist. But he was okay for giving me the camera. Then I shot the half of my president project myself, and for ROQIA I did it. Yeah, I shot all the movie. Yeah.